better daily, where we work hard in our minds, bodies, and our spirits to become 1% better every single day. Download the app and join our Betterment family at betterdaily.live to catch the video version of these podcasts. Here's your host and my dad, Alex Van Houten.
What is up, Betterment family? This is Alex Van Houten in Better Daily. I'm super excited. Today is Flex Friday. I love Flex Friday because I walk through an exercise with you guys, show you some progressions and regressions, and the goal is to give you both the inspiration, motivation, and the education that you need to get moving forward on this front. And today we're covering the pull-up. I think the pull-up is one of the most powerful and effective upper body exercises, particularly for the back, biceps, and core of any of the upper body exercises. The problem with the pull-up is a lot of people think they can't do them, and so most people don't do them. And so today we're going to talk about how we can improve our pull-up no matter where you're starting on your pull-up journey, and I hope that this gives you something to work with. The only effective contraindication to a pull-up that crosses my mind at the moment is rotator cuff issues, and even then, many people with rotator cuff issues can properly execute a pull-up with a few regressions and thoughts. So this is a powerful exercise. I hope that you'll make good use of this video and also reach out with any questions that you have about trying to implement it for yourself. So first and foremost, the pull-up is an exercise that targets the biceps. That's the muscle that's responsible for the flexion of your elbow. Okay, so the biceps connects at the shoulder and all the way down to the elbow here, and being able to perform a pull-up requires that you can do that well. However, that's not the primary mover in this exercise. Having ridiculously strong biceps is not a prerequisite to the pull-up. The biceps are the secondary mover. They're helping to bend the elbow. But the primary mover that a lot of people don't know is your lats. The lats actually connect at the top of the shoulder joint, and this is simplified unless you care to get into the Latin, at the top of the shoulder joint, and they come all the way down to the base of your lower back. And so in a pull-up, what's happening when you perform a pull-up, I'll do one real quick, is that your shoulders go from elevated to depressed. Not bad depressed, good depressed. They start in your ears and then they come out of your ears, okay? So your shoulders come up in your ears, your lats pull them down out of your ears, and then your biceps use the momentum from that movement to continue the contraction of the elbow so that you go over the bar. And good morning, guys. Thank you for joining me. Here in Flex Friday, we're going through the pull-up. So I hope that you find this powerful and helpful. So I'm going to perform just a couple pull-ups and show you that action, that shoulder depression action, and then we're going to talk about regressions, because for most people, the pull-up is an effective and powerful exercise. They know that, but being able to do one is a whole nother problem altogether. So I'll show you the pull-up, and then we'll talk about how to work into being able to perform a pull-up. So again, the primary thing, I'm stepping on a stool here, this is just a normal pull-up bar. The primary thing here is to remember that our biceps aren't doing all the movement, okay? I've got some strong biceps. I can show you what that looks like. I can hold my shoulders in one place and pull with my biceps, and that was all bicep, okay? That's not what a pull-up's supposed to be, but that was all bicep. Now, notice if I start from hanging and my shoulders come up into my ears, then I can use my lats to pull my shoulders down and then contract my biceps, and they do the work there, right? So notice the shoulders come up, I drive them down and pull up at the same time, and I can show you that all by itself, right? Here's the shoulders elevated, here's the shoulders depressed, here's the shoulders elevated, here's the shoulders depressed. And that is the lat function. So before we get into the actual pull-up regressions and how to work into the pull-up, there are two exercises that you can perform to make the muscles that work in the pull-up a little stronger. The first is a lat pull-down. Okay, that's a machine lat pull-down. You could use cables. You might even be able to get away with like a bent over row or something, but we need to work those lats and get them nice and strong. They don't have to be super strong to perform a pull-up, but they need to be strong enough to be able to do this exercise. They have to be active. So lat pull-down or bent over row, or maybe even a cable row, all of those will work the lats. The other thing is working those biceps and that grip strength, right? So things like bicep curls or alternating dumbbell curls, or even just hanging. You can hang from the bar and work the biceps and the grip strength. And that's something that will make your pull-up journey a little better, right? So that said, now I can't do a pull-up. Let's say I can't do a pull-up. I'm starting from square -0, and I can't even get a pull-up done, much less perform multiple pull-ups. And so the question is, how do I get there? Well, there's a couple ways that you can get there. The first thing you need to know about strength is that we are much stronger in the negative of the lift than we are in the positive of the lift. Or another way of putting that is concentric, the shortening of the muscle groups, is way weaker than the eccentric of the muscle groups. So when you're working towards strength in the pull-up, it's actually best to start with the eccentric movement rather than trying to pull yourself up over the bar. What that means is some people will say, I can't do a pull-up. See? And so that's the end of their pull-up journey. And that's not where we need to end our pull-up journey. What we need to do in our pull-up journey is we need to say, hey, I can't do a pull-up yet. I can't go from straight elbows all the way up over the bar. So instead, I need to start over the bar and fight gravity on the way down, and then reset and do it again. There's a number of ways that you can do this. You can start with like a box or a step or something to help you get up over the bar. You can jump and get up over the bar. However you get over the bar is up to you. But once we're over the bar, then we have to teach our body how to control gravity on the way down, how we fight gravity on the way down. And that works the eccentric muscle fibers. So I'm gonna get over the bar. I'm just jumping off my platform here, jumping over the bar. Now I've got to hold nice and strong all the way down, right? And I did that for about 6 to 8 seconds. Even if you can only hold it for 2 seconds, even if your pull-up looks like this, or your eccentric pull-up looks like this, you get over the bar, and you're like, ugh, wow, I'm terrible. I can't hang over the bar, man, this is awful. Even if that's all you do for 10 reps, you will get stronger over time. Okay, so first point, start over the bar, work on your eccentric on the way down, and get better and better and better at controlling that. Do multiple reps of that. When your grip strength starts to give out, or when you find yourself in a position where you can't hold anymore, that's a good indication that your set is over. Generally, when I start with clients, we do 4 of those. 4 2-second holds, 4 3-second holds, something along those lines. And we really just work on that. So a couple things here. One said cell signal issues. Grr, I'm going to watch this after it's posted. I know it's frustrating. Thank you. This really helps. I've always struggled with pull-ups. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Not that you've struggled, but that this is helpful. So we're going to start over the bar. That's huge. If we get our eccentric muscle fibers working with us, that makes us that much closer to being able to pull ourselves up over the bar. Eccentric muscle fibers create the foundation for our concentric muscle fibers to pull against. So if you can't control yourself on the way down, you're never going to be able to pull yourself over the bar unless you get somebody to like push you up there, or you swing your whole body or something. But we're not kipping around here, not today. So that said, we start over the bar, we go nice and slow on the way down. And I mean, be smart about this. Get yourself a big platform. Get yourself something that'll maybe you can even get a step that'll help you over the bar first, right? And even if you don't feel comfortable or confident starting over the bar, because that's a long way down, right? You can start here. You can start right here and teach yourself to go slow on the way down. That's still going to strengthen your grip. It's still going to strengthen your eccentric muscle fibers, and it's still going to strengthen your understanding of your control and your ability to control yourself on the pull-up bar. Okay, so that's square one. If we can get ourselves controlled on the way down, it will make a world of difference in your ability to pull yourself on the way up. So your goal is to be able to control yourself on the way down for 5 seconds for 5 reps. 5 reps of control for 5 seconds. It should look like this. I should be able to get over the bar. And here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then reset. Jump over. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reset. Jump over. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You get the idea, right? I should be able to do that 5 reps, 5 seconds. If you can do 5 reps, 5 seconds, then you can start working on getting over the bar with your actual strength, right? Now this can come in one of 2 forms. First, there are assistance bands that can reduce the amount of weight that you have to pull to get over the bar. I don't like using these until after somebody can hold themselves for 5 seconds for 5 reps. The reason for that is I don't want to train your eccentric fibers that you're lighter than you actually are. That's not good. We don't want to do that. We want to teach your body how much you weigh and deal with that. We want to teach your body how to deal with that. And once you've taught your body how to deal with that, then you can use the resistance bands to help you learn that concentric pattern. That I say concentric. The resistance bands can help you learn what it feels like to pull yourself all the way up. There are assistant pull-up machines that can do that. There are resistance bands that can do that. Or you can have a partner give you a little lift at the very base of your pull-up. If you're partnering with somebody and they're giving you a lift, you want your thumbs right in the base of the back so that when they pull, you're pushing on the lats. Don't bend the knees and grab the feet. That's bad. That'll push them forward. And don't grab under the arms. That's just weird and unhelpful. And don't, sumo plex them around the waist. That's also weird and unhelpful. So you should be able, if you have a partner helping you or you're partnering to help somebody, you should be able to grab right at the base of the lats, right here in the middle back, thumbs in the spine. And when they jump, you give them just a little 10, 20 pound push. And similarly, somebody else can do that for you. And then you control the way down, right? Remember, you always control the way down. Nobody should be helping you with the way down in your pull-up journey. The second thing you can do instead of the resistance bands and whatnot is to learn from a jump. Learn from a jump. And what I mean by that is your jump is just like a resistance band. You don't have to jump very high. Your arms should be doing most of the work. But giving yourself that little boost, that little lift, so that you go from this straight arm to a slightly bent arm, that is the majority of the difficulty people have in the concentric portion of the pull-up. So if I'm here hanging, I get a little hop, it makes it a lot easier to pull all the way through and follow that through. So remember, I've gotten to where I can actually control myself on the way down. I get down, I put my feet down, and then I hop up, boom, just like that. So this has been a quick pull-up tutorial with Alex Van Houten and Better Daily. I hope this Flex Friday, everybody gets a little bit better at pull-ups and that this is something that you can use in your fitness journey. You guys rock this. Until next time, remember it's just 1%. You got this.
Thank you for joining us for your 1% Better today. Don't forget to subscribe for the podcast. Leave us a raving review to tell others how Better Daily has helped you in your journey. If you want more Better Daily, download our app and join our Betterment family at betterdaily.live. Use code POD to get 25% off your subscription. That's POD, all caps, to save 25% on your subscription. We all have a cross to carry. It's lighter when we do it together. Go to betterdaily.live today.